All right, so let's start with not this one.
Oh my god, it really tastes like dog dish.
All right, so Tracy, let's go first with you. Wait, hold on. Sorry. Pectoralis major. Okay, next. Jackson. Pectoralis minor. Bella.
Serratus anterior.
Good. Serratus anterior. Fantastic. Lace.
Rhomboid minor.
Rhomboid minor. Good. Okay, Jenna. Rhomboid major. Good. McKenna. Trapezius. It sounded like you said trap Jesus. Trapezius. Okay. Deltoid. Good. Good. Latissimus dorsi. Good. Supraspinatus. Good. Infraspinatus. Fantastic. McKinsey. Teres minor. Teres major. Brady. Subscapularis. Good. Hey, ladies. Biceps brachii. Good. Justice. Coracobrachialis. Good. Brachialis. Triceps brachii. Brachioradialis. Supinator, and I'll do this one, Anconius. All right, let's log in. Let's play this one. We'll do two individuals first, then we'll do some teams. Get on here. I really do hope to see you after your trip.
Why do you want to see me?
I mean, alive after your trip. You are fired up.
What the? Chill! It's stuck in my tooth. My teeth are hanging down.
Are you on?
Yep. I'm gonna find every day. Well, wait till they get back. Hey, what is WTP? Race! That's what it is! What? Yes! What? Get out of my system. That is so bad. Because Andrew was definitely. No, I didn't
Ladies,
reply back to him.
get over here.
I'm trying.
Are you in?
I'm throwing up.
This is not my problem. You ate something crappy.
It was a crab right. Okay. That's not even what you said. She's on something. I'm telling you.
I just said.
I'm in. My name's Kendall.
Okay, here we go. Are you now, guys? Jenna, kick you out.
Guess what?
Wow.
Kendall does it, huh?
Are you now? Are you
I
now?
do not feel good. Yeah, my tummy it's really stuck in my mouth more, but I don't like it. You too. Oh, you guys have lightsabers. Oh, can I have one? Yeah. Oh, no, I will learn that. Can I ask you? I want one. Oh,
Nice. Who's it gonna be? Will it be Gavin again?
Perhaps.
That was funny. You better not look like that for any table, and they will not. I ain't kidding with you right now. No, our class officers. That's it.
Yeah.
What you doing? No,
Whoa, 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 we will. Look at that. Good job. Good job.
Abigail.
Hey, over there. Okay, here we go. Good job. Good job. Good job. That was awesome. Okay, here we go. I like hearing the teams. Okay, I like the talky talk. Okay, so here's your teams.
Oh, Bella, heck yes, and Jackson. Oh, yeah. Woo. Okay.
Bella.
You're gonna have to tell me, Gavin. Huh? You have to tell me.
Oh,
I'm in.
not gonna say anything about it. Yeah.
Oh, wait, I'm so sorry.
Oh.
202.
You're out there.
Go.
He thinks I'm funny.
That
though.
is Super Spy
I
Data.
don't have it.
That's Freaky Alice.
Sorry, guys.
Don't worry.
Don't worry.
It's raising.
Dang it, Bella!
Terry's minor. That's the brachioradialis. Trapezius.
What the heck?
Latissimus
Who
dorsi.
was Brady in here?
Corpobrachialis. Whoever's got the last one, get it. Nice.
Red flames! Woo-hoo!
I got sick.
315.
Boom.
No!
Here's your new teams.
Dang it. No! Keep saying
Convoy minor.
I don't know.
That's Corpobrachialis is over online.
I don't know.
Antonius, got it.
Rhomboid major.
Latissimus dorsi.
Sorry. Wait, is that
Rhomboid
it?
major. Deltoid. Supraspinatus.
That's the Antonius.
That's subscapularis.
Who has that? Oh, I think
Subscapularis.
That's the scapularis, or not the infraspinatus.
Supraspinatus.
You sure on that one?
Yes, supraspinatus.
It's a break, yeah. I think
I didn't say the wrong one.
supraspinatus.
Yeah. You
No, I didn't.
What? It's hanging out. Loving life.
Yeah, I got the map too.
It's good. Oh,
Who can I dog? Me too.
all righty.
Yeah, send it to me.
All right, guys, this is it. Final ones. Open up your, just one last time, I'm asking, open up your Cami, follow along with me. We only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left to talk about. And then after that, you could chill, you could study, you could do your thing. Okay, so just give me enough time to talk about these, and that would be great. Where's my dongle? Here we go. I do hope that as we talked about some of these, that at some point in your life you'll think about it. I know there's going to be times where you won't obviously remember all of the muscles and all of those things, and that's fine. I get it. I don't remember, everything that I learned, but I hope that if anything else from this exercise that there's an origin, there's an insertion, and that these muscles help provide movements. Okay, there's a reason why we started off the beginning of the year with flexion, extension, hyperextension, and all those things. I need to send you that video at the end of this, because of look at our culmination here. We went from that to bones, right? Then now muscles, and how those different parts attach to those bones. So, I'm fascinated with stuff. I don't know everything by any means. I don't know all the origins and insertions, and I feel fortunate that I can get to this point where I don't have to look at my notes anymore, right? And that's just the practice part of it. Okay, seriously, I used to like, oh crap, I can't remember which one is which, and literally, like, the first time I got this app, and like, oh gosh,
I have that app.
yeah, it's a good one. Okay, it took me a long time to get to this point. So I don't expect perfection. I don't expect you to know these forever and ever, but like, I hope that you can remember the experience of it all and realize what some of these muscles do. Okay, so just a quick little review. Here's the gluteus maximus. There's the gluteus medius. There's the gluteus minimus. We go over here to our upper leg. Here's where we're at. There's my wiener. So that's
Everyone loves
medial. This is lateral. Okay, so this is my semimembranosus, semitendinosus, and biceps femoris. Okay, all a part of that. I started a new stretching regimen last night and woke up. Also rode the bike for a half hour today, and man, my legs are sore. Okay, really sore. Like I tried to stretch. Somebody told me once, like, you gotta hold a stretch for 30 seconds for it to matter. I don't know if that's true or not, but I held some, and I'm telling you, my semitendinosus is like really, really feeling it. Okay, if I remove those, okay, we've got this big adductor. Remember, abduction, ABD, adduction, ADD. There's that one. And to help also with that, that's that quadratus femoris. Here's the pubic bone. Here's the greater trochanter of the femur. If we take away those muscles, here's the obturator foramen. This is going out, so we call that the obturator externus. Again, this giant bone piece, such an important part for all those muscles to touch. Here's another adductor, and that's a brevis. Someone asked me why so many adductors. I don't know, but that's just the way it is. So then we looked around here to this side. We start talking about the groin muscles. Okay, I'll take away these guys, and we know that there are three big groin muscles: the pectineus, adductor longus, and gracilis. Someone asked me, if you touch your inner thigh, is that your gracilis? It is. Okay, so your gracilis does run right from your crotch down to your medial condyle there, of your medial part of your tibia. Now there's that other muscle, sartorius, that comes around, and you'll see that here in a second. But for the most part, yeah, that your inner thigh there is the gracilis. Okay, let's talk about the quads. Why are they quads? Because there's four. The top one is the rectus femoris. I get rid of that. Okay, and what do I got? I got there's my wiener again. Okay, I've got the vastus medialis, because that's medial, vastus lateralis, okay, and then the vastus intermedius right there. Rectus femoris, of course, is on top, a long, straight muscle on the femur. Okay. Hello, Mrs. Mai. No, come on in. It's not a problem. We'll get it for you.
I have a question.
Okay.
I think that, sorry to take Mr. Burnworth away from you for a moment.
Let's everybody just give it up for Mrs. Mai, right? Isn't she wonderful? Isn't she wonderful? I'm sorry, geez, I love you.
Well, I love you too, but we don't need to clap. Okay, this should not be on here.
Nah, like this, yeah, somehow you created it there, but like I would get rid of that because that's going to.
I know, and I think that's what my student's doing, and I'm trying to tell her to get on the Zoom link.
Yeah. So go up to the cog there, that wheel, and then let's see if we could, let's go down, down a little bit there, and go. Okay, so see this, go put that so it's like no longer visible, maybe, click save, and now let's see what that looks like. They're not gonna be able to do that. So they should be able to do it. And just tell her,
Oh my God.
or him, copy this, paste it into.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so that should make sense. Is anybody in this class tonight? Oh, this is good.
Yeah. Can I do it right here?
Yeah, do
So
it
they
right
won't
here.
interrupt.
Yeah, no, yeah.
I'll go to the back.
Do it. Hi, Lena. All right, okay, so now we're down here. Okay, if somebody wants, this is something that just kind of like this, I think about this a lot, which is silly, but, all right. Yesterday, we did look at the tibialis anterior, right? Did we talk about tibialis anterior?
Yes.
Okay, good.
I talked
So,
to you
yeah.
about,
Here's the tibialis anterior, okay? And I want everybody to do this with me right now because it is kind of cool and I want you to be able to feel this. All right, so hold on a second. Let me show you the video of this. Oh, wait, I skipped hold on. I skipped the quick review of the sartorius. So here's the sartorius again. Here's the iliotibial tract with that tensor fasciae lati. And by the way, if you feel your iliac crest, okay, and just go immediately down, okay, and like that muscle, like right when you're like right at the side of your hip, okay, that's that muscle. And like I was just looking some stuff up in that palpation book, and I was like, oh yeah, there's that muscle. And then it immediately took me back to this time where I went to a bodybuilding competition. Has anybody ever been to a bodybuilding competition?
I've seen them.
It's weird. Okay, here's why I
I
went.
just
Okay.
on a bunch of them.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, I gotta tell you that
That's
part too.
disgusting.
Okay, so Hannah, you guys all knew that Hannah and Greta were roommates, right? Well, they also roomed in this house with a bunch of other girls. There was this girl named Rachel, and then Hannah moved into an apartment when Hannah first started teaching it. She taught at Shelbyville, and then she also taught at Fishers for a while. Shelbyville, yeah, she was all the way down there. And so anyway, so Rachel's sister was a bodybuilder, and they were doing a competition in Chicago. So Rachel was like, "Do you guys want to go?" And we're like, "Yeah." I was kind of interested. It was the weirdest thing ever. You know, like it's the one where they do the moves. You know what I'm talking about? You know, like this sort of thing. But here's the weirdest thing.
Dave's daughter does it.
Yeah. I know she does it. Right.
Look like that's scary.
Oh yeah. Well, and you can get that definition of the tensor fasciae lati. Like, and that's what when I was looking up this, I was like, where have I seen this before? I was like, oh, and a quick flashback to that time. But here was the weirdest thing of all. So I had to like go take a dump. Okay, so I went into the bath. This is it, like in Chicago, right by O'Hare, and it was at this big convention hall, right? So I was like, hey guys, I gotta go take a dump. So I go into the bathroom, okay, and I open up the first door, and I was like, ooh, I'm not going to that one because there was like brown, like something brown. I was like, what is that? Like somebody like crapped on the seat or something. Okay, then I went to the next stall, brown. Next stall, brown. It was the tanning, and I was like, what? Because they all spray tan. Then they all sat down, and I asked Hannah, I go to the bathroom, go check it. Same, every single stall, like coated in brown. I felt bad for those janitors, you know, like how do you clean that stuff up, you know? But like, ugh, it was the weirdest thing. I was like, I don't think I could go to one of these ever again, huh? It did smell good in there, you know? Yeah. Yeah, are you a self-tanner? Do you do the self-tanner? No.
What are you talking to?
There you go. No. Did you get it? Okay, all right. Okay, so, here's my question about the tibialis anterior. I don't get this, okay? The tibialis anterior is right here, but look at this gaping hole, right? I mean, there's nothing there. Like you feel your shin. Why? Every other part of your body, I mean, like your face even has muscles. You know, there's a muscle, there's a tendon. There's nothing there. Why is there nothing there? Have you ever cut yourself on that? Like you can like literally see your bone.
No,
Like it's nuts.
I went to do a box jump or softball workouts
Oh, yeah.
last
I see.
spring,
Yeah.
and like 3 or 4 in, my legs got tired, and there's still like a scar, like where you can feel just like the straight up bone.
Oh yeah. I mean, like we can all just feel pretty much like if you're feeling right there on your shin, that's it. Okay, but here's what I want you to do real quick.
All you got over is.
Yeah. Pretty much a little fascia. Yeah, it's a little connective tissue. All right. So what's it do? It helps you with the dorsiflexion. Okay, so here's what I want you to do at your desk. I want you to kind of prop either your right or leg up. Okay, put your right hand or left hand on the outer part. Okay, so your tibia. Remember, tibia is here, fibula is here. Find that tibialis anterior, and I want you to dorsiflex. Okay, so dorsiflex up. Okay, everybody do this now, and you should be able to feel it. Go about midway down. Can you feel that muscle? Okay. Okay. Now you can do the other side. I can feel that muscle tension. Now also, so there's the dorsiflexion. Now you can do an inversion, and you can also feel that muscle.
How does your foot going that much?
I don't know. Is that odd?
Mine is not.
I don't know. So there's the dorsiflexion. Here is the plantar flexion, or sorry, inversion. Okay, that will also cause you to move that muscle. Now we left off with the peroneus longus, and the peroneus longus goes all the way up and down like this. And by the way, I shortened this list quite a bit. So the peroneus longus, I kept it because it's on the eversion. Okay, so that's the muscle that helps you in evert. So I got tibialis anterior, inversion, peroneus longus, eversion. Okay, y'all with me on that? All right, here's one of my favorite muscles. Okay, it's this one, right? You guys all know this one, the calf, right? The gastrocnemius. You guys probably don't know this, but MTV, you guys know MTV? Used to show like music on there, right? Back in the day. Okay, it was fun back in the 80s, like when music videos came out, I was like, holy cow, this is blowing my mind, right? And then all of a sudden they started doing this like reality TV stuff, and I was like, oh, what the heck? But one day I was watching it, and there was this guy who was like ripped, but he was like really depressed because he said, no matter what I do, I never skip leg day, but I can't get the calves I want. So he got calf implants. And it's permanently ingrained in my head what this guy's calves look like afterwards. They look weird. Also, the guy looked like he was like from Jersey Shore, and he had maybe the IQ of a fruit fly. Okay, it was. I mean, it was. He wasn't a rocket scientist by any means. Okay, so gastrocnemius. The other way you might know this, the calf. Okay, is because of this tendon. What's the name of this tendon? Achilles tendon. And ladies, by the way, just I don't know if you heard this in the news. Okay, this was happening at Christmas time at Jefferson Point. You guys know where Jefferson Point is? Yeah, right. So like, here's what happens. Like a guy will watch like a single lady like go into a store. Then he'll hide underneath your car. And then when you come back out to get in your car, he'll take a box cutter, slice your Achilles tendon. You'll fall down on the ground and boom, boom, taken. Okay, so be careful. Okay, yeah, Jefferson Point. Yeah, do a little like check under your car. Okay, yes. Did it work?
She's not responding.
Okay, right. Call me if you need me.
I will.
Okay, I'm here for you.
Thanks.
Yes, anytime. Did you like my stories?
So many people just have.
We- Bye. All right.
Tell you a
So,
story about how my dad only had his foot dangling by his Achilles tendon.
no, how'd that happen?
He was like 20 maybe,
Hmm.
and he went with a huge group of friends to Michigan, and on their way back they found the rope swings
Oh,
that
boy.
went into a river. And they were swinging on it for a hot minute. My dad said, "I'm going to do it one more time," and he did, and the rope broke, and he fell like at the shore, and his
Oh, yeah.
ankle landed on a big rock, and literally the only thing that had him
Ooh.
holding on was his tendon. And now every time we go anywhere with metal detectors, his whole entire leg goes off because he has like 18 tendons.
Sounds like Andy, doesn't it? Yeah.
Mhm. And he's broken that foot and leg like 4 more times after that. After he rolled his mower into the river.
Oh, okay. I remember when that happened. All right. So Jonathan Everly told me today that his dad just ruptured his Achilles tendon. And here's what happens. It's like a rubber band, right? When it does this muscle goes up to the back of your knee, right? Now, typically, here's the deal. Typically, if you're going to tear this or rupture it like all the way through, okay, it's not like the people that are out of shape. It's the people who are active. Okay, every single person that I've ever known how it's happened, it's like playing tennis, playing basketball, side to side kind of stuff. It's not like it's just like you're sitting around, all of a sudden it just goes, right? Okay, so that's the gastrocnemius. Okay, we're almost there. I have 3 left.
So how did Jonathan's dad do his?
He didn't tell. I forgot to ask him that. That's weird. I don't know why I didn't ask him. That's very strange. All right. So check out this one. This one's a little cutie. Okay, right here. This is called the popliteus. Okay, so the popliteus is right up here at the top. Okay, what does I like that one. I kept that one because I just like to say it. It originates in the lateral condyle of the femur, inserts in the posterior surface of the tibia, and this is what it does. It helps flex the knee. Remember, this is a flexion of the hip. This is a flexion of the knee. This is an extension of the knee. This is an extension of the hip, right? Okay, back like that. Okay, so this little guy is right here, and that's going to help with that. Okay, 2 more. The next one is the tibialis posterior. Okay, and if you remember, all of you have heard of the tibialis posterior before. Where have you heard of the tibialis posterior?
Oh, the insertion.
Nice guess. Trying to think if anyone in here. Yeah, groove for the tibialis posterior and flexor digitorum longus, right? So, hey, ladies, I got 2 more muscles. Stick with me here, okay?
Sorry.
That's okay. Here's the fibula. Here's the tibia. I'm on the posterior side. It's in between. Okay, so the muscle that's in between kind of that tibia and fibula there. Okay, and look, there's the groove. It goes right there into the groove and all the way down there into the cuneiforms. Okay, so that's the tibialis, It actually inserts in the navicular tuberosity, the medial cuneiform, and the base of the metatarsal bones. That's the tibialis posterior. So the tibialis posterior, actually, on the picture, it just looks like this. I cut out a bunch of these leg muscles. I looked at other people's lists. They didn't have a bunch of them, but I wanted to do a few of the big ones that should be fairly easy to remember. Okay, the last one, but the not least one, is this giant thing, okay, that's right below. So if I remove the gastrocnemius, this is the muscle that I find. It's called the soleus, and the soleus is kind of a cool little thing. Well, not too little. It originates in the proximal fibula, the soleal line of the tibia, and it inserts in the calcaneus, and it helps with plantar flexion. So we had dorsiflexion with the tibia. When I do plantar flexion, also the gastrocnemius does that as well. You can see heading back there. There's the soleus into the calcaneus there. Okay. All right. That's it.
Can you show the popliteus?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Popliteus. I love it. And hold on a quick second. Let me get rid of these pins. Get rid of this layer. The popliteus is this one right here. Okay. That's the popliteus. Any questions? That's it. Next week, I said we're literally going to start talking about the brain tomorrow, which is kind of a weird thing. And then we're going to go hormones after that. But you already know parts of the brain. You ready for this? Okay. What do you think that this lobe is called in the brain? Frontal. Good. What do you think this back lobe of the brain is? Occipital. Okay. What's this side? Temporal. What's the top one called? Parietal. Boom. Look at that. Yeah, that stuff's that's when we go to the insides, man.
Oh, yeah, the brainstem.
Oh yeah, brainstem is really, really trippy. I like the brainstem. Yeah, like it's more of the autonomic stuff. Yeah, and you have to go through the brainstem to like do. Yeah, if you like, you can like injure your brain. if you can injure your brain in a lot of places, but if you injure the brainstem, it's pretty much lights out. Yeah.
Look at the people who got the bottom. They're all good.
I have a question.
Yes.
So is the soleus like underneath the calf muscles?
Yep, gastrocnemius. Yep. I removed the gastrocnemius and there's the soleus.
So if you build up your soleus, can you give the appearance of like big calves?
I would think that would be a possibility. Yeah, like when you're working the, you're doing that plantar flexion. Okay, so you're going to do calf raises, right?
Yeah.
And you put yourself on the block and then put your toes on and let your heels kind of hang off. You're going to be working both the soleus and the gastrocnemius. So I don't know how much, like, it's the girth right there. I don't know that the soleus gets much girth for that. Yeah. And some of it's genetic. Like Stinking Hannah, she's got like rock hard calves. I mean, her calves have always just been like,
You don't know
like
how
perfect.
huge.
Mine,
You know who?
no matter what it is.
Jeff Pendrowski or something.
I don't know who that is.
Jeff T. You ever seen his calves?
Yeah,
You ever seen him flex them?
Who is it? Who is this guy? Oh, he's a kid.
Yeah.
Here? He's a sophomore?
Yeah, his calves are literally huge. Like
Huh.
someone like took a balloon and just shoved it in there.
He had the calves that the guy that got the implants on.
Yeah, he walked around on his toes all the time, and he had to have corrective braces.
Interesting. So they just got huge as like a little kid.
Like you walk around, yeah, just walk around.
Tell that kid to come see me sometime and I want to tell him I want to see his calves. That might be awkward, but I want to see your
No,
calves.
but that's the only muscular thing. He wrestles.
It's a
the
wrestler.
only definition he has.
Huh?
Huh?
Girls, like,
Hmm? No, he beats girls.
Oh, yeah.
He beats girls, loses to girls. Hey, girl mauler. Please.
I get back on Sunday night, so that means I stay with Sunday. Oh, no.
I saw Grayson in there the other 2 nights ago. Was he still off? You don't know where he was. Just because he was working for a dealer. I've never, I don't even know.
Hey, sorry, Abby. Sorry, Lana. I'm good. We're good right now. See you later.